We're going to read a Bible story about Noah's Ark. Okay? A long time ago, back in the Bible times, most of the people living on earth chose not to care about God anymore. They no longer taught their children to thank God. Over and over again, they chose to hurt and lie and do wrong. God looked at the people and grew very sad. He saw all the pain they caused each other. He wished He had never created people with the rest of the living things on earth. God decided He would take away the lives on earth which He had made. At this time, when so many were bad, one man was different. His name was Noah. Noah often asked God's help. Noah listened for God's answers and then obeyed Him. This pleased God. God told Noah, "I'm going to put an end to all people. I will cause a huge flood to cover the land, and everyone will drown. But I will spare you and those you love. Build a big boat and build it the way I say to. Then fill it with 2 of every type of animal. Fill it with food, and then you will be safe." Noah trusted God. God gave Noah the plans for making the boat, which was called an ark. When the ark was finished, Noah's family climbed in and left the door open. Soon animals and birds, all creeping creatures came crawling their way into Noah's ark. What a sight it was! And the noise was enough to bring Noah's neighbors out to watch and shake their heads all over again. There were lions roaring, donkeys braying, dogs barking, birds singing, and sheep bleating. 2 by 2, the animals entered the ark, all different types and shapes and sizes. Tiny worms wiggled, horses pranced, and rabbits hopped. After all the animals were inside, God closed the door to the boat and quickly locked it so no one would fall out. And then it began to rain. It rained and rained and rained. It rained and rained and rained. The water poured out of the skies. For 40 days and 40 nights the rains fell. Noah's ark rose higher and higher. The water lifted it right up over the mountains. As the land flooded, all the living things on earth drowned. All the people and animals and birds died. There were no dry places on which to live. The water was everywhere. The days dragged into weeks. Noah and his family stayed inside, and the sun could not shine since dark rain clouds blocked its light. God did not forget His promise to Noah. When the 40 days were over, God sent a wind over the earth. Noah woke up to darkness. What was different? And then he knew. Noah could hear the waves slapping the sides of the great boat. Always before, the sounds of rain had kept him from hearing the waves. The rains had finally stopped. Noah ran through the boat, waking everyone up. "It's over! The flood is over! Oh, let's thank God for ending the storm." But it took several more months before the land was dry enough to let animals out. They tossed their heads and made even more noise leaving than they had when they got on. Shrieking and snorting, mooing and mewing, 2 by 2, they charged down the gangplank and made their way across the land. Noah and his family thanked God for taking care of them. When God heard their thanks, He promised never to destroy all living creatures again. And then God looked for every color He could find and built the first rainbow. As a sign of my promise never to flood the whole earth again, I have set my rainbow in the clouds. And that's it. That's the story of Noah and the ark.